Hi guys, it's iOS112 here, and as you know I'm getting a new cat soon, but I just felt I needed to do this video. This super duper cool video, and yeah, it is this. I got 2 new. I'm so excited, I'm so happy and stuff. It doesn't sound like it, but I honestly am. I just must get them. And yeah, so I got 2 Russian females, 2 Russian doors. They are both females, and they're both 6 weeks old. They're still babies. Their names are Crystal and Misty. I did get them from a pet store. You're probably gonna shout at me in comments, but just the easiest way and stuff. And yeah. So as you can see there in the first mini junior cage, junior, and yeah. So basically the story is they were, I wanted a rabbit, a guinea pig, and a hamster, and 2 dwarfs for my birthday. I did originally ask for 2 dwarfs. And my dad said no, either 2 or 3. And Butterscotch does go. Yeah. But then he said that he had to change when we were actually in the store. He said he changed his mind this morning. And yeah, because my dad said that it's because I'd been good this week, as in the UK is little. It is and it was. Because I've got back to school on Monday and Saturday. Half-term week. And I've been good. Yeah. So I went with my dad in his van to Pet the Home, in his work van, and we went to get some dog food for Maisie. But we don't normally get food from there as it's kind of expensive there. So we got 8 trays of food, like 7p each, and then we went to look at the reptiles for some random reason. And I think my dad went to look at the snakes or something, but they only had corn snakes. He doesn't like corn snakes. He says they're star snakes. Yeah. So let's look at them. And then we went to look at hamster cages, as I don't know if it's like this in every single Pets at Home, but you got the reptiles, and then you got the hamster cages. And my dad said to me, do you want 2 dwarf hamsters? I said yes. And I would. Because that's what he was planning to do, to take me here. To take me to Pets at Home. Yeah. So we went to look at the hamsters. They had 2 Syrians in the same tank, and I was thinking, what the? But they did have no spare tanks, and like display, but they could have put one in the back or something. The back kind of thing. Yeah, but they didn't. And then when the woman went to double check what sexes some hamsters were, they started fighting. And then there was like this woman, this mom and daughter, and they were just like, oh look, they're hugging. But they weren't. It seriously looked like they were kind of fighting each other. But yeah. Yeah, and then we found they had no robot. I probably would have got a robot hamster or Chinese, but they didn't have any robos. But then me and my dad saw some Chinese hamsters. There's 4 of them, 4 little babies in the tank, all huddled up together. So I decided that I wanted one of them, if there were 2 males there. And then so then we went to go pick a cage suitable for dwarfs, and I wasn't allowed to go crazy because like the price and stuff. But then I did see this cage, the when you do in a cage. No matter what, I probably would like this cage because I really like it. I've always liked it for some random reason. But, yeah. And so we got this cage, you can see. They had blue or pink, so I got pink. Even I thought I was going to get 2 males, but my dad said it didn't really matter. The cage came with the water bottle, the wheel, the house, and the food bowl. And also, if you bought this cage, I think it was just this cage, I'm not entirely sure. Because like one of them had, because some cages had food and bedding, one type of bedding, but others had free wood shaving and this small safe pet bedding, like that, kind of like this bedding. Yeah, and this one has some music. You can pack it in the bin, so I can't show you that. But yeah, we got that free with that cage, so we got that cage. And also, and then we went back to put the cage with the till people, so we couldn't find member of staff. Then this woman appeared, as a member of staff, and then we got her to check what genders the Chinese dwarfs were, but they were all females, and I was going to get 2, and they didn't have to, but they didn't really have to if you want to take a risk, but they kind of have to live on their own, as they do tend to fight a lot, and so I couldn't get them. But then they had 2 more in another tank, and they were both females as well, so they decided to get Russian. Yeah. And then they had Russians. They had Russians in the tank next to the 2 Chinese in the tank. And then they were all females, and she said it was alright to get 2 females if they're Russians. And yeah, so she checked them, they were all females. Then I got to pick what ones I wanted. They had black, so I picked the Fruit Blast Mini Junior, as you can see. And then we went back to the member staff, but we couldn't find them, so we went to the till, and we put the cage with the till, and with this cage. Hey Misty! There's Misty, right there. Someone's picking up all the veggies. Oops! Check Crystal, picking up all the veggies. So I picked this cage, and in this cage you got the wheel, the little house, the food bowl, and the water bowl. And when you bought this cage, you also got some free pets at home, wood shavings, small bag of pet safe bedding, and hamster muesli. So I got that free with that, and all that was £25, minus hamsters. Where'd they go? They go back to the little corner, I think. Or they're in there. Nope, they're in there. No, Misty's there, and Crystal's in there. I just discovered it, bless her. Yeah. So we went to get a member of staff. We couldn't find any. We asked at the till, and my dad did, and we put the cage with the till people, and then we found member of staff, and then she checked who the Chineses were, but they were all females, and you probably already know, they do tend to fight, so each have to go on its own, or 2 male, but I did want 2, so I can't have that. But then we found another 2 in another tank next to the Russians, and then they were both females as well, and the 2 series actually, I think it was fighting. it did seriously like go with vitamins. There's a mum and daughter and they're like, oh look, they're hugging. But one was laying down like that and the other one's like kind of on top of it going at it. Kind of like that with it. And it didn't look like a bargain. Yeah. So, of course they couldn't get Chinese, and I was gonna get 2 doors, so I couldn't get 3. And then there was the Russian, so I decided to get a Russian. There were 4 Russians. They had Crystal and Misty. Crystal was, as soon as I saw Crystal, I thought, right, I thought I was scared. I thought, right, I've got to get Crystal, because, like, she was just so cute. Because they had Crystal and Misty. You haven't seen Misty that well, but she's, like, grey with a black dorsal stripe. And then she's got, like, white, splodgy, spritty bits on her rear end. And then you've seen Crystal already. And then they had an albino, Russian, and then another one that looked like Misty. Yeah. So I picked Crystal and Misty, and then they put them in the carriers, place them, and we took her home. And yeah, that's kind of like it. Sorry. That bottle is really weird to put together. So what you've got to do is you've got to actually take this out. You have to put this round it, stick that to it and lock it in position, stick these on, then fill the bottle with water, put it back on there, and then stick it onto the cage, like that. It's kind of weird, but yeah, that's that. I'm just going to give you a quick for now. So, on the back there she has like a little sticker with Furplast name on, so it's made by Furplast. And this is the lid. It does have bars on, but they can't reach it. Even when they do fully grow, they will still not be able to reach it. Because if they stood on the platform, it's like, can you see it? Can you see it? Don't know if you can see it. There's like, wait, because it's there. And then the platform is like there, so they're not going to be able to go like that really, so oops, and that's fine. Just open it up, they have little just things to lock it on. Here they've got the water bowl, so you know. Then down here, on the bottom floor, you have my friends up with bedding. And then they have a choo-choo. And they've just been like trying to stand on it, which is really sweet. And then here they have a black currant flavoured fruity munchie. And this looks like a poo, but it's actually a locust bean tree. They actually haven't done any of these or poos yet that I know of. They actually done any. I don't think they actually have done any. And here they have a little Norin goodie by Wilkinson. And then they have the wheel. If you do get this cage, when it's actually like this, when they go in, it actually makes a noise because it does rub against the floor, the base. So you might want to adjust it. I can't say it now. Adjust it. And here they've got a little Norin block by Wilkinson. And you go up to the little platform. And then here they just have their food bowl. This is actually quite a nice big food bowl. In here they have Wilco food mix. I just hid Pets at Home Muesli and Crystals ate some of that one. 2 chunks of my dad's homemade peanut butter honey treat, butterscotch has a bit as well. And then they've just got a little bit of spring greens, a little bit of lettuce, and then a quarter of a cucumber. Because I don't want to give them like those in case it gives them an upset tummy, and they're also babies and they're dwarfs, so they need less. And they need less stuff than butterscotch. And they got the house with paper bedding in. And Christmas Yeah, there's some crystals in there. And this is just like plastic stuff. Yeah, and then he said there's 2 clips on each side. And when I was putting stuff in, it is super duper easy to clean. Good. And then you close it, push this down, and you just twist it, like so. And yeah, that's basically like their story. And that's Crystal and Misty, but you will only see videos on them on my new channel, XMStreetLover 2000X, so please go subscribe to that. The channel link to that channel is in my other channel's books on my channel. There's a lot of channels, isn't there? So yeah, please comment, rate, and subscribe to XMStreetLover 2000X. You can still subscribe on this channel as well and request some videos. So yeah.